So yeah, we're just doing a review of the city that I was in, Jiangxie City, Jiangxie District, and the small town which was called Wuliyuan. I didn't use Taobao food ordering at all. If I had used that, then I would have been able to see how the app worked. I couldn't get it to work for me, so I got David, the accommodation host, to order me delivery food one day. And it was good. Yep, it was fine. You're down in Washington. Oh, welcome. Washington, D.C., the capital of America. These guys are slow chat. It's nearly 20 minutes, man. Been waiting.
请33号到前台取餐。
Hang on, wait. Oh, check. I forgot my order, chat. I think they might have given it to someone else, or they forgot it. Anyway, let's get back to this. Kinda Seattle. I'm glad I don't live in DC. Yeah, good luck in America, bro. Good luck there. You must have given my order to somebody else. Useless, man. Just have to tell her off. Do their job properly. Not the one. Yeah, no worries, bro. I'm back to New Zealand for about four weeks, then back to China, then back to Vietnam. That's where I stay. Back to my apartment there in Vietnam, and then I am back to Thailand. She just said she forgot to cook my order. Okay, what are we looking at now? So what were we on? Food quality and variety. Okay, so we did local dishes, yep, fine, price versus quality, street food, vegetarian options, late night options. I think I'm going to give it an 8, chat. I didn't really think that the food was that exquisite or that good. And I mean, the service is already, she's already serving my food quite, well, she forgot mine. But anyway, that's people doing their job, I guess. Okay, the next one is cost and budget friendliness. Things like entry tickets, cable cars, food prices, accommodation, value for money. Accommodation was good. Accommodation was pretty good. I think the accommodation worked out to be fine. Good bang for buck accommodation. It cost about $8 or $9 for the accommodation. Entry tickets, I think, were a little bit pricey, chat. I think entry tickets were a bit pricey, but I think it's seasonal. Some of the activities, like the Tiananmen Mountain activity, was about $40 or $50 New Zealand, which equates to about $20 to $30. I think the normal rate would have been about $20 to get into some of these attractions. Slightly a little bit pricey, I think. But given that it's the high season, then I think it's just part of the the seasonal cost. So that's fine. Cable cars, amazing to do those. Yep. As we talked about, food prices, accommodation, value for money. Did I get my value for money? Some places I think I did. Other places where I first started buying the Noga candy, they were giving me Noga candy half full until I actually checked. And I thought, oh, these guys are skimping. These guys are skimping. So they'll give you a bag, but it was half full. And they'll pass it off as a full bag. And I noticed, I caught a couple of them out doing this. When I say I want vegetarian, no meat, they actually give meat. So they were giving me the meat, so I had to take it back. So, hey, no, no meat. No meat means no meat. So because they had dishes that didn't have meat in it, they still gave me the dish with meat, passing it off as no meat. So that was a bit disappointing, doing that kind of thing. So I'll class that as a 7. That'll be a 7. So that is cost and budget friendliness. I didn't get my value for money really from those things. But hey, that's just me. Ease of getting around. Okay, ease of getting around, good. Buses were there. The only problem was the maps didn't work for the buses. The not as well. So you put into your AMAP how to get from one place to another place. Anyway, that bloody episode. So I've just got my shrimp dumpling soup with an egg. Shrimp dumpling soup with an egg. You know what we were talking about? Yes. So I was talking about We're on to number 5, ease of getting around. The ease of getting around. I was just walking around the main town. Getting buses was good, but the maps didn't work a little bit of the time, and you don't really know the bus routes. Some of them are not in English, and on the buses themselves are not in English, so that was a little bit confusing. Didi worked. Didi was okay, but then Didi wouldn't show you some of the unforeseen costs. Like when I finished doing one of the trips from the Avatar Mountains, I used Didi to come back. And then today I just checked and it goes, oh, you got to pay another 30. You got to pay another 30 for park tax, for the park tax. I was going, huh? Park tax? What fucking, for the taxi to come to the park, they got to pay a tax. Just having our shrimp. How many do we get? We get about 10. 10 dumplings, chat. Not bad. It's about $6 for 10 dumplings. So ease of getting around, chat. Walking seemed like the one to me. And just the signage. I think the signage and just the English friendliness is not really that happening. So I'm going to give that I'm actually going to give that a low score. I'm going to give that a 6. I'm going to give that a 6. The ease of getting around. They need to work that more out for foreigners if they can. If they want more foreigners to come, they need to make it a bit more foreigner friendly and put some signage around in places. Yummy, yummy. For your time. This is my dinner chat. Number 6, infrastructure and cleanliness. Infrastructure and cleanliness, chat. So we're doing a review of the past week where I've been staying. So we're up to infrastructure and cleanliness. The roads were good. Roads were good. Public toilets, yep, the public toilets were good. Ticketing systems could be a little bit confusing for foreigners for the first time. How to use the ticketing system. Because most of it's in English, in Chinese. So you had to know how it worked. Like when I get on the slide, I didn't know where to pay for the slide. Where do you pay? And that's not until you talk to the guy who's there and he goes, oh, there's a sign on the wall. You've got to scan the wall, scan the sign. You got to scan the sign. Okay. So there's no real clear instructions in English. It's like you got to ask around. Queue management. Queue management was okay. I don't have any problems with. I don't think I stayed in any queues for too long, did we? I don't think we stayed in any queues for very long. We did go in that queue on the way back from the walk when we did the glass bridge. But we were talking to that lady and trying to translate. I think that was the longest I was in line. It probably would have been, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? So it wasn't that long. What's up, man? Organization. Organization. Yep, that kind of organized man here. I think that the facilities and the attractions are well organized, very well. Just that they need to work on labeling, and what's that? Signage. Labeling and signage. That's what they need to work on. So I'm gonna give and it was clean. Yep, most of the city was clean, very clean. Even that river was clean. The river was very, very clean. So I'll probably give it a 9, chat. A 9. Number 7, people in hospitality. Friendly locals, very friendly. Helpful staff. Many staff that were not helpful. Yeah, we got helpful staff. Tourist fatigue. No tourist fatigue. Language barriers. Well, I overcame that with using Google Translate. I use Google Translate for overcoming language barriers. So I'm thinking, I think I'll give that a good 8.5. I just go back to the signage part, Signage and labeling. Actually, I'll give that a 9, check, because the people were really good there. That'll be a 9. People in hospitality, people are really good. People are really hospitable, friendly, conversive. A lot of conversive people. So we're just doing what's up, Prowl? We're just doing a review, bro, of my stay here, this city, this region. I will also include Changsha in here. Yes, the food in Changsha. So Changsha is also included in this too. This is basically Changsha and Zhangjiajie. So we're up to number 8. Tourist crowds and atmosphere. Overcrowded. Obviously it was overcrowded, but it wasn't too overcrowded. It was manageable. Hey Jada, how you doing? It was manageable. Do you know what I mean? It was really well managed. And it wasn't overcrowded, even though I had planned to do the main attractions before New Year's. That way, if we do the main attractions before New Year's, we won't get stuck with all of the crowd, the New Year's crowd. That was the whole idea, was to do it before the New Year crowd came. We're just having shrimp dumplings. $6 for about 10 shrimp dumplings. Better in off season.